On this special edition of the Herbalife Road Show, can you say 50,000? Yes, 50,000 members, and you may be wondering, what is he talking about? Well, on Facebook, there's a little group called Herbalife Recipes, independent distributors that just hit the 50,000 mark. So I decided to go and catch up with one of the administrators of the group and hear his story. Well, a little over 5 years ago, he decided to start this group, and little did he know, 5 years later, he would be inspiring over 50,000 people with great recipes. I got a chance to hang out in the shop, do some cardio drumming, take some great recipes, and get some great stories for you all to help you live your best Herbalife, one shake at a time. Can you dig that? I can dig that. Dig that nutrition. Let's go.
Waffle bowls, we use half a waffle.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we mix, you'll see.
Yeah.
We got a shake going with it.
Okay, man, but so I like to ask people again, what is your name?
Craig Sudakawa.
Okay, say that last name again, because that was one of the questions I had.
Right, Sudakawa, like putting a suit on a cow.
That's a good way of saying it, All right, Craig, what's your Herbalife story? How did Herbalife find you?
Wow. So 23 years ago, I used to be in the wholesale jewelry industry, selling diamonds and pearls. And when business was great, you know, things were great. Economy was good, everything was good. But then when the economy was not good, our business went down, and two of our biggest customers left the country. They took our merchandise, and we're like, what are we gonna do now? So we found ourselves bankrupt. We lost the home, we lost everything. We almost lost each other. We were fighting every day. And we just got down on our knees and we just started praying. We said, God, help me, show us what to do, because we need to do something. And we got a phone call from a friend of ours, Michael, who's also in the jewelry business. He told us about Herbalife. And I'm like, no, thank you. You know, but he kept calling and updating us on what was happening with his business and his sister, Naomi. And finally, my wife said, you know what, if I can make an extra $1,000 a month, I'm in, teach me what to do. So the checks still come in her name today, 23 years later.
Well, that's same in my household too. Even if they're in my name, I still got to give them to her. So.
Yeah.
And what is your name?
My name is Carolyn Sudakawa.
And you are the other half of Mr. Craig, correct?
Yes, I am the other half, or half of a whole, I don't know.
Half of a whole. I had figured it out.
Partner in business, partner in life,
That's fun.
So it's been a blessing. It helped us to regain our focus of helping people and helping our relationship as well, working together and building a business that spans around the world now. It's been absolutely incredible. It took us about 30 months to get to the president's team. And not everybody does it that fast, but we are very fortunate. We have a great mentor and great team that we have a chance to work with, and just having a great time helping people get healthy.
Oh my goodness. Now what about a club? What was your first club? How did you get involved with the club, and why would you want to do this for people in a club?
Wow, that's a great question. Our first club was 12 years ago, and it was in Roseville, California. We opened up our co-president's team members, our team members downline, and it was great because we had a chance to get our feet wet and get started. And then Vietnam just opened up, and we're like, hey, let's go to Vietnam. So after
Hold on, slow down. We're not talking about Vietnam, Kentucky, people. We're talking about like Vietnam, the country.
Like Vietnam, the country.
Now, let me slow down. Let's get into that. Now, Vietnam opened up as far, so you heard about it through Herbalife. Hey, we're opening up Vietnam, and you just said, hey, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So he also told me you all went to Vietnam for a year to open a store.
Yes,
what was that like?
When Herbalife decided to open Vietnam, and we figured, we've always wanted to have an opportunity to live in another country.
Right.
So with Herbalife, we have a great fortune to make a decision to do something like that.
Right.
So we did, and we lived there for almost a year, and we opened one of the first nutrition clubs in Vietnam. And
what's great is that in Herbalife, you get freedom.
Yeah.
The business goes where you go, and as long as there's a warehouse and an office there to support you, you're in business. And so we decided to go to the grand opening of Vietnam. This was 11 years ago, and open up one of the first nutrition clubs there. And as a result, that has just grown and grown. I think there's about 100 clubs now in Vietnam. incredible team there, a couple presidents, team members, lots of mill and get. It's absolutely incredible. Here's a country that's poor, $280 a month average income, and they are kicking butt, doing business, helping people through nutrition clubs. Absolutely incredible.
Well, for me, I was actually looking for a business opportunity, and of course, as a result of looking for that, I found Herbalife. And the first thing my mentor told me to do was to get on the product.
Okay.
So, you know, at the time I needed to lose about 20 pounds and was tired all the time. So I figured, you know, I might as well get on the product and get back my college figure.
Yep.
So I got on the products, and basically in 3 months I lost 20 pounds, lost 20 inches, went from a size 12 down to size 4, and been able to keep it off now for, 23 years.
Congratulations! Oh my goodness! Oh man, so what's your favorite part about coming into the club then?
My favorite part about coming into the club daily is connecting with people, you know, making their day brighter, giving them a word, you know, just infusing some, you know, excitement, some energy, some happiness in their life. Because most people, you know, they have a hard life, they have hard times going through right now, you know, with the pandemic. And so it's right when they come in here, they can feel the energy, they can feel the happiness, and that's what we are right now. We're a happy place to be. Well, the best news is what your doctor just told you.
That was the best. He's like, it was a whole 5 minutes, and he had to find something to talk about for 5 minutes because everything was perfect.
We like to call this our happy place because when we come in, we have a great time with, we call them the Fit Fam, because they are, you know, kind of our, you know, our customers, clients, and now some of them have become almost like family, and we get to exercise together and get healthy together, and it's just really great that we get to kind of help each other go and move forward in whatever our health goals might be or fitness goals might be. Yeah. And plus, it's so much fun, you know, when we get to exercise together.
Now, what is your name?
My name is Ashley.
Okay, Ashley, I like to ask people, how did Herbalife find you as a product?
So I started coming here probably about 6 months ago to Thrive. A friend invited me to cardio drumming, and I kept saying no, and you know, how much is it? And she's like, free, and they provide everything, and you just have to try it. And so I came one day and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I come 3 days a week now for cardio drumming, and then I come to boot camp and cardio boxing and abs and all the things now.
Happy place, we call it the normal place, especially right now with COVID. And I say this a lot when I'm going around the country, you just don't even know COVID's going on when you come into these clubs.
Yes, exactly.
Especially your club.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, I'm just this energy, and I can't wait till tonight when we do this cardio drumming. I'm gonna bring my exercise clothes, but I may not get as involved because I'm gonna get some of these recipes behind the counter.
Definitely.
Now, how I first came across you was through the Facebook.
Right.
The Facebook, what's the name of the group that you have?
It's Herbalife Recipes.
Herbalife Recipes.
Right.
It's like for independent distributors.
For independent distributors.
And I just joined the group one day, just getting some great recipes.
Yes.
And then the Lord put this vision on my heart back in December to start going around getting recipes.
Wow.
And so when I started, you know, releasing the recipes, of course somebody has to approve them.
Right.
And I'm like, who's the admin on this? Let me check into the admin. And I see you, and I'm like, okay, well let me get the, you know, prior to his life in order to see his Herbalife story from Facebook from what I could.
Right.
Phenomenal, the before and after pictures.
Thank you.
And all of that. So how did you get involved with that particular group?
So, yeah, 5 years ago, a buddy John and I decided to put together this private page, you know, so that we can get the recipes out there for people who are interested, you know.
So I had a friend back when I was a bank teller. She worked at a different branch, and then I was watching her a little bit on Facebook, and I blinked in 1 minute, it looked like she lost 20 pounds, so I was like, okay, what's she doing, right? So I reached out to her, she came over, we went on a little run, and then she came back and made me a shake, and then, you know, it's pretty much like history from there. You fall in love with the shakes and the teas, and you're done.
And we didn't think anything of it at first. It's like, you know, when you have a private group, you don't know if it's going to take off or not. You're just doing it to help people out there. And I got to tell you, I am just so amazed at all the incredible recipes that people are sharing on there. Yeah. They're willingly giving them recipes for their shakes, their teas, their waffles, their muffins, their donuts, everything.
Yeah. All right, so this is some basic layering we got going on here.
So the key is pour it a little slower.
Now, what was at the bottom?
So the bottom has Night Works with coconut,
Okay.
and the top is original tea with watermelon.
Now you did that one faster.
The reason why is because I want the colors to mix.
Okay.
So we got the orange and the blue makes green in the center.
Oh, makes sense.
On the door of 50,000 members on that page.
Crazy.
Yeah, and just started 5 years ago. So
I'm pushing all my preferred members and anybody else I come across to their page
Awesome.
because it's phenomenal. It's a great group, a support group. And
Yes.
more importantly, the recipes.
Yes.
And then of course you've been approving my post, so I'm excited about that
thank
too.
you.
But so
Thank
that's
you.
good news.
Well, thank you for going around the nation and flying to the clubs, talking to the people, getting the stories, getting the recipes, sharing it out there with the world, because that's what we are here in Herbalife, is taking the good news and spreading it.
Awesome, that's good. So I look forward to cardio drumming tonight. Look forward to some more recipes. You said your wife's gonna have some more shakes and all that good stuff. So thank you so much.
Protein donuts! Woo!
You know, she's the one that you're going to be mad at because she's not going to give you her donut recipe or the waffle recipe, but trust me, they are phenomenal. Phenomenal, that's a word, right? Phenomenal, delicious. Let me jump back here. But you do the baked goods, some of the baked goods, they was delicious.
Well, you know, because for me, I always love sweets, and I figure, you know, I don't want to not have them, so I found a way to make them healthier, and so I call them like that fit treats or healthy indulgences. You know, so I use the Herbalife products, and I make donuts, waffles, cupcakes, muffins, all that great stuff.
So what did you just add to the
So that was a dulce,
1 scoop?
1 scoop of dulce. Protein waffle action going in there. Chocolate on top.
This
Organic chocolate.
Cool, cool.
Finish it off here with some monk fruit. This is no sugar. This is stevia, monk fruit.
Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely. This is with the warm and the cold and the ooey gooey. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I eat a lot of Herbalife products around the country. This is one delicious recipe. I can promise you. It's almost deceiving because I feel like I'm eating like real butter pecan ice cream and like the most fattiest, unhealthiest waffle ever, but it's not. I know it's all Herbalife products. This is delicious. Absolutely. As always, sorry for talking on camera while I'm eating, but this is good.
I taste products all over the country, and those are the best waffles I had. I'm sorry to the other store owners, but those are the best waffles I had. He made me a waffle bowl this morning with the butter pecan.
Yes,
oh
that's
my!
so good.
I was supposed to be recording videos. I couldn't put it down. I said, "This is delicious." He said she's gonna bring donuts tonight. I said, "What?"
Yay, I'm so glad you got both of them. Waffle and
Yeah, so,
All right, so what I ask people is, what is your name?
Hey, my name is Brandon Leminard. I'm a current supervisor here at Thrive Nutrition in Rocklin, California. I've been in the business for about 3.5 years. However, Herbalife found me about 10 plus years ago back in Kansas City, Missouri. I was about 300 pounds starting out and had that bad lifestyle of eating unhealthy, not exercising, just feeling really depressed, and ended up going to a club in Kansas City. And that kind of got me open to the product. To current date, you know, through my journey, I've lost about 100 pounds now. Gained about 60 pounds of lean muscle mass. You know, total life changer right there. That lifestyle changes everything. It's all about that mindset. You know, creating that healthy habit, getting away from all of the negativity, and just really lifting yourself up through the community, which is what we have here at Thrive Nutrition. You know, that's the biggest thing that we have. We have the shakes, we have the teas, we have the aloe, we have the healthy lifestyle attitude and mindset, but we also offer the physical part of it, the working out, you know, proper form, everything that goes along with that whole healthy lifestyle. I'm one of the fitness trainers here at Thrive as well, so we do boot camps Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
And I started, that was probably in like June, and then I was getting married in September. We just got married in September 2020. Crazy pandemic wedding, thanks. But I wanted to lose a little weight, and they were doing the 21-day challenge. So I ended up doing the 21-day challenge for 20 days because the 21st day was my rehearsal. And I lost enough that I had to get my dress taken in the week before. It was crazy stressful, but I lost like inches off my hips.
Wow.
And I ended up taking births in the challenge, so it was really exciting.
Went to Ohio, we saw cardio drumming, and we thought, wow, this is incredible, you know, so much fun. So we started to incorporate that here, and as a result, it's been one of our biggest draws. People are coming in for the drumming, and then they're ordering the shakes and the teas. So, yeah, it is incredible.
Especially during like COVID times, because it's really not a lot that people can go get out and do anymore.
No, exactly.
So this is like the happy place, the normal place when they come into these clubs.
Right.
So that's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
So you telling me it's gonna be packed tonight, so
It's gonna be great. Yeah.
The energy level is through the roof every single time. We're just packed in here. Everybody's having fun, getting fit, looking great, feeling great. So that's one of the biggest, most important things that I love. It's not just the working out. Yes, you do feel great, but you really get that sense of that feeling that people are just improving their lives. They're feeling better. They're looking better. You know, their clothes are fitting. They're having to go shopping for new clothes, which is great. It's a great problem to have.
And that is where I'm at right now, believe it or not. I wear a lot of workout clothing, and people are like, did you just get finished working out? I'm like, no, I can't fit any of my other clothes, so this is what I have to wear right now. So it's pretty funny you said that. What's your favorite part about coming to the club every day?
I just love seeing people, you know, level up. You know, in the past when we started our boot camps, you know, we've had smaller weights like, you know, 8-pounders, 5-pounders, and 10-pounders. You know, and we had the 15s, 20s, and 25s that were always on the rack, the weight rack, because nobody could touch them. Now, we can't keep the 25s in stock. People are just leveling up that muscle, getting stronger results, getting stronger by the day. Every time I see them, you know, I push them hard, and they work hard. You know, but just seeing them progress from where they walked in the door to where they are now is just huge.
The people are my absolute favorite. I love this energy here. I love this positivity. Everyone is on your team. Everyone is here for you.
Who do you like better, Craig or his wife? Who do you like better?
Oh, I can't
Okay, that's fine. We already know.
they're both my coaches, so I can't choose. Like, no loyalty to either. I have all loyalty for both. I love them both.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.